Hello everybody, this is Beatleman69. I hope everyone's doing well today. Today I thought I'd like to share with you my imports of the solo Beatle albums from mostly from the 70s. And I think I got an early 80s in here too. So I'm going to start off with the singles. First, Back Off Boogaloo. This is a Dutch pressing. It's on the Blue Apple. Got that off of eBay. This one, I was really shocked to find it. I found it at a local record store up there in Ackworth, Georgia, up near Atlanta, when I was up there hitting these little record stores. And this is a very unique 45. It actually plays at 33 RPM. And it's Ringo Starr. It don't come easy. I'm sorry, I'm sure it's right. It's written in Spanish. Yeah. It don't come easy. Back off of early 1970. As you can see, they don't have the center cut out. Actually, it's not intended. It's a full, looks like an LP basically label. And it plays at 33 RPM. This thing was really dirty when I got it. When I went to play it, it was just snap, crackle, pop. I mean, just constantly. And I cleaned it up, and it plays like brand new. Very, very unique. Very unique. And I believe it's from, where's it from exactly? Uruguay. Okay. Uruguay. I saw on the backside here. Printed in Uruguay. Very, very interesting. Glad to have that. Next one, another Ringo album, 45 album, 45. Another, It Don't Come Easy, but early 1970. This is European. I believe this is this may also be Dutch. I can't remember. It's not British. I think it's Dutch. And with early 1970 on the back, but I'm pretty sure it's Dutch. Next one, I found this at that same record store. I found that Uruguay Ringo, I say 45, but single. This is the UK Only You Call Me 45. Notice the tab here. It's got that little cutaway at the top. There's the label. I had to do some deep cleaning with this one too, because it was sounding all crunchy and everything, but I got it playing really well now. Pretty quiet. Next 45 is Paul McCartney and Wings, Junior's Farm. This is a British copy. Found this at a record store in Atlanta. Back with Sally G. I like that center, where they don't say having to put that centerpiece in there. I wish the US ones would have done that. Next one I got here, and I found this at a record store in Atlanta. This is the British Mulla Kintyre, back of Girl School, on the Black Capital label. Next one, this is a Japanese 45. Here's the sleeve. and it's John Lennon's from the Plastic Ono Band album. This is Mother. You can see the Japanese writing, so I get it in there. See the Japanese writing on under the title of the song, and it's back with Yoko Ono's song "Why." Why did it have to put "Why" on the B side? That's my question. Last 45. This is the UK single Imagine. But it has a different B side. Working Class Hero on the B side. But the Imagine single wasn't issued in the UK until 1975. I don't know why they delayed it that long, but my research says it wasn't released until 1975. Okay, now to the LPs. First LP, Old Wave. I consider this import because it was printed in Canada. You know, these weren't available in the United States initially, so I just considered it import. It's sealed up, and I'm still going to keep it sealed. One day I'll find me a plain copy. But as you can see, I don't know if you can make that out, but it says printed in Canada or made in Canada. Distributed in Canada. It's also got the French print on the bottom. Next one, Ringo Starr, Goodnight Vienna. This is a UK pressing. I found this in Atlanta at a local record store up there. And see the I guess you call it serial number or catalog number, PCS 7168. And the original insert, which is different than the US insert, and not different in print, but different in design. So you got that tab right there. And actually, the UK one inserts a lot better than the US. As everyone may know, the US inserts is like paper or something. You know, tears real easy. This is more like cardstock of some sort. You know, a heavier type of paper would last longer. All right, next one. George Harrison's 1976 debut on Dark Horse, 33 1/3. This is German. And of course, you know, it's pretty much like the US copy and the British copy. The only difference is I've noticed where the title, George Harrison, and the 33 1/3, as far as at least US pressing is concerned, it was the print here was more textured. It had like little like corrugated lines, I guess you could say, on his name and a title down here. But in this pressing, it's just printed on here. It's not, you don't have that little corrugation or a texture to it like you did on the American version. And you can see here, there's a GEMA, that's for Germany. Actually, I'm going to say it was more or less West Germany at that time. Because East Germany, communists wouldn't let anybody have anything from the Western world. Won't let anybody have any fun. At least that's my take on it. Next one, George Harrison. Extra Texture. Read all about it. This is a UK pressing. Label's the same as all the rest. The only difference is with this is the UK didn't have what they call it die cut, where the letters were cut out and the inner sleeve pretty much made up the words behind it, getting behind it and you can see the title. The US pressing was like that, but UK is not. And I don't know if you can see it says PAS 1000, I think. 1009. All this thing's gonna focus, but and I also noticed too, it's more of an orange peel cover than the US is not quite as prevalent. And like I said, the insert cover is the same, and you notice it's got the little cut right here, like the other UK stuff I've showed you thus far. I don't even remember where I found this, to be honest. I can't remember where I bought it. This was the first one I ever had of this LP. I found a US copy later on, I think at a thrift store or a record store or something to that nature. Let me see if you might be able to see the PAS over here on the label. It's right there under the number 1. I don't know if the camera is going to focus that small, but it is there. All right, this one, Extra Texture. Extra Texture. Living in the Material World, 1973. This is a German pressing, or as I say, West German pressing. I'm going to be technical about it. Electrola. Got this at a thrift store. Basically, it's the same, same thing as all the other copies. It's got the little apple down here in the bottom. Somebody else had taped this up. I did not do that. It's got the same inserts as the rest of them. The only difference with this, and I don't know why it didn't, but it don't have the apple on the label. It's got the Gema and everything, but it don't have the apple on the label itself. But I'm pretty sure this is an Apple record. Actually, it might even say it on the label. Gramophone. It says EMI EMI, I guess Records Limited. But I don't know. It's got the apple on the bottom corner like I showed you, so I'm under the assumption that it's an Apple record. Okay, I'm kind of doing this with. All right, found this one at a flea market. This is a maxi single, Paul McCartney, Take It Away. This is Japanese. Thing looked practically new when I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it new, but the condition pretty much is that way. And it's on like a gold vinyl. Transparent gold. And this is the Odeon, EMI Odeon black label. Very nice. Very nice. got here? Okay. Paul McCartney, Red Rose Speedway, German pressing, or shall I say, like I said before, West German pressing at the time. And I'm going to keep it in the thing, but you can see where it says Gema on there. I'm not going to open the gatefold. It is a gatefold, but the book is not quite, it's not, you know, mounted to the, not mounted, but it's not adhered to the record cover. It falls out. So it was like that when I got it. So I'm just gonna keep it shut. But yeah, Red Rose Speedway, Paul McCartney, and Wings. All right, I got just a few more. Found this at a thrift store in a town like Dolgahonga or some stupid name. I can't pronounce it. I've been way in North Georgia. It's some kind of little tourist trap town. It was nice. And I saw a thrift store. When I saw a thrift store, I saw a record store in my head. So I went in there hoping to find some. And this guy had a little kiosk of albums. And I found this. This is a 12-inch maxi single. Give Peace a Chance. Back with Remember Love. This is German. Same thing on this side. This was probably printed in the 80s, I'm sure, because I don't think maxi singles even existed till the 80s. It's kind of got a paper sleeve. Now, what's weird about this, you know, Give Peace a Chance was actually, excuse me a second, was actually the A side. You know, back in the day when it was released as a single back in '69. But what's weird is when they printed this, they put Remember Love as the A side, which is Yoko Ono's song. You see where it says Gema. But I will admit, it's a nice song. Yoko did a good job on the song. If Yoko would have done, you know, more sing and holler and whatever it is she was doing back in the day, she would probably wouldn't be criticized so much. And this is the B side. Well, actually, okay, I lied. I'm about half blind. Y'all know that. No, they made side one the slice on the apple. Okay, Give Peace a Chance is actually the first side. See where it says Gema, and they put the unsliced side as side two. Okay. You know, I never noticed that, but yeah. But this is really, really nice. So it looks practically new. Yeah, that's weird. You always expect the unsliced side to be side two like it normally is. But I just saw that, you know, just really, I guess never really paid attention before. Okay, what do I got here? Just a few more. Like I said, we're going through these. All right, I found this at a record show. This is John Lennon's Shay Fish. This is Japanese pressing. Toshiba EMI on Apple. And it has Yobi strip. Let's see how this thing comes out. It's one of them sticky records protectors. Let me see how this thing opens up. I think those things open a while. Okay, where you at? Oh, here it is. I found the tab. Thought I just grabbed it. There it is. All right, let's see here. I'll get it out here in a second. There we go. Okay. Inner sleeve, just like the rest of them, the lyrics on it are all the same. Just inner sleeve and Apple. Imagine what you can find at a record store. I mean, not a record store, but a record show. But from experience, if you go into a record show, make sure you bring. I'm going to say it like this. If you go to a record show, and I know a lot of you out there probably have been, but for me, if you go to a record show, please bring plenty of dough. Because if you just bring some or whatever, and you're in there and you start seeing all this, stuff, and you're counting your money, and then you're gonna say, well, man, I have to get a real selective one I pick up. But from experience, if you go to a record show, bring some dough, a lot of dough. All right, I'm almost through. I realize this video is getting long. I found this. Where did I find this? Thrift store, I believe. It's John Lennon Mind Games. This is a Holland pressing. Yeah, made in Holland. This was from the Music for Pleasure series, I guess you could say, or issue. I need to repair this cover. Little Elmer's glue. What little Elmer's glue won't fix. Music for Pleasure. I have not even listened to this since I've had it. Shame on me. Yeah. I know I'm going long here, folks. I got one more record to show you, and then we'll be through. All right, one more, and we're done. Paul McCartney and Wings, Wildlife. This is a British pressing, UK pressing. And it's printed in England, and there's the catalog number. Of course, label's the same, pretty universal. And it came with a yellow inner sleeve. I recently picked up the American version. I found it at my local record store. It was still an original shrink wrap with the hype sticker, Wings Wildlife, on there, but it had the white sleeve, the white inner sleeve for the album. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I appreciate y'all bearing with me, going through these albums. Thank you everyone for watching. I got a YouTube video I'm planning on making. And it'd be kind of like a surprise. It may be a few weeks from now because of circumstances right now, but I am going to make it, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. So that being said, I appreciate everybody for watching. This is the Beatle Man 69. I am out of here, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.